Hello, my name is Maya, and I am the founder of Moxie Lab, and I also have a law practice. And I'm here in Monterey on the central coast of California. Today's topic is on social enterprise businesses. One of the reasons that I love getting to support businesses with this goal is that I'm really committed to helping my clients find a way to make sure that their actions reflect their life's purpose, that their internal compass and their way of seeing the world is manifested through the decisions they make in their businesses and in the lives that they lead. So social enterprise is this kind of funny name that doesn't actually get us to a definition, but generally speaking, social enterprise is a business that has made a commitment to a social and environmental purpose. And why is this important? One of the challenges of starting a company is that once you get beyond just yourself and there's other owners or other people involved in a company, those people have a vested outcome in your business being successful. If those people are shareholders, what they are expecting is that your business does the best possible job at delivering shareholder value, which basically means dollars in shareholders' pockets. But that focus becomes singular in nature. It becomes the only thing that is driving that business's decisions. But what if I could tell you that there is another way to build your company, that you can actually build into your company structure the ability to protect a social or environmental purpose? That's totally possible under this concept of social enterprise. What is this trend? Nationwide, more and more states are creating what I call corporate buckets. So you have your regular corporate bucket that's all about making money. They've created other types of corporate buckets that allow a company from the beginning to be set up in a certain way that the directors, the officers, the decision makers of the company are forced to consider certain social and environmental factors when making their decisions. So in addition to deciding whether something is profitable or not, whether they should buy a building or launch a new product or hire a new staff person, from a profitability perspective, they're also considering, is that building sustainably built? Is that employee helping reflect the diversity we want to see in our workforce? Are those decisions being checked at the door by looking at these other factors besides profitability? So in California, since 2012, we've had the ability for these special corporate buckets that create the types of companies that allow for this to happen. How do we do this? Well, if you are considering starting a new company, and I'm speaking to those of you, the serial entrepreneurs of America, when you're setting up your company, ask yourself, do I have the ability to set up a social environmental purpose as part of my company's bottom line? Like the triple bottom line approach is a common way of describing this. And if there's lawyers that are watching this, ask your clients this question when they come in and say, I want to start a new company. How hard is it to create a series of questions that helps get your clients to the answer of whether they want to have a social environmental goal? Some of the most popular examples you can find on this cool website called B Lab, and they're a nonprofit third-party certifier. So a lot of folks say they have some vision that impacts the world in this amazing, magical way. They may say they have a commitment, but is their commitment demonstrated? What this third-party certification does is it makes sure that's a demonstrated commitment. And they actually come in and review everything that you're doing and make sure that your actions are following your words in terms of lining up your purpose with your values and through the actions of your company. So B Lab is a cool place to start because B Lab not only helps you get there, but they show who else has gone through this process, so you can see all the different companies nationwide that have received this certification. Most prominent in California is Patagonia. Patagonia was the first company. It's a outdoor gear company who went through the certification and filed in this corporate bucket in California at the very beginning of January 2012 when the law was passed. So there's many examples of companies that have gone through this process. So why am I obsessed with this topic? Because I think we're at this time right now where it's very, very important that our actions reflect what we want, and that we're kind of tired of talking about things. We want to see through meaningful action now. I personally love building local businesses because I really believe in strong economies built by small and medium-sized companies as a way of building the strength of the community overall. And so when those companies are coming to me, I want to make sure they're set up with other thoughts in mind, that they're committed to other people's lives as much as they're committed to their business's company's growth. And I do think that you can do both. I think you can be a kick-ass profitable company while also having some really incredible social environmental purpose. In Monterey County, our first certified B Lab certified corporation is a really cool company called the Socks Box. Now this was started by a husband-wife couple 4 years ago, and they are making socks. But they are doing it in a super soulful way that supports veterans' benefits and different causes, and they've donated 20% of their lifetime profits to these causes. And they're family owned, they have 4 adorable kids, and they're here in Monterey County. So that's an example of the companies that inspire me every day, where we can do those things. We can stand up for what we believe in and show that our actions speak louder than words. So thanks for listening to me today. So if you want to know more about what we're up to with our various projects around town, you can find us at moxielab.com. And thank you for joining us.